Who did a Christmas episode? That was you.
Me.
You.
I forget what it was called.
I can't wait to do another one next season.
Oh.
No.
Just like booted Joe's entire desk with his chair. I just like rammed it.
Yeah, let's be careful.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Just scooted forward so aggressively.
I'm so glad I wasn't recording my snort.
Oh,
There's a
I've been
pig in
recording for like 30 seconds.
Oh my gosh, he has! He got it!
He did it!
Hey, everyone! Yes!
Why?
Oh,
Welcome in.
Josiah, I've never been more proud of you pressing record on.
Oh.
Wow! Yes!
I can't. The one time I thought it didn't
Yes!
catch it.
This is awesome.
No. Hi, everyone.
Best day
Hey,
ever.
This is great.
How you doing?
We're having a great day.
This is
I'm
best day.
Having
Best
a
day
okay
ever.
Day.
Oh no.
No, I'm doing great. How are we all doing, everyone?
Well,
We're doing pretty well.
You
We're
know?
doing great.
Alyssa, walk me through your day in 15-minute increments.
no.
All right. just thought I'd throw it out.
I do have a headache right now, though. So.
Welcome to the bunker.
Okay, let's all just talk really quietly because
Thank you so much.
she has a headache.
Welcome to the bunker.
Guys, for season 2, we need to add our own, like, not genre list, but like
For the bunker.
for the bunkers, like ASMR
That's
or
Oh,
like
no.
talking like
Okay.
a weird
No, but
voice.
they have to be all like podcast tropes or
Yeah,
something.
Well, that's
yeah.
what it is. Okay,
I'm
I actually
so
love
that
that.
would
for
be
that.
Yeah.
so fun.
That's hilarious.
And instead of like taking it off the list, we'll just have a huge list.
Yep.
Like a
and it's
Yeah.
like
like
a
a 20.
D100 or
We'll have a
D20.
20.
Yeah.
We'll have a
Yeah.
20 point
Oh, so you
list,
could have
and we'll just-
repeat
yeah.
ASMR. What if
Yeah.
you had 2 in a row? That'd be awful.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, guys. So what did you think of episode 5?
Dude,
No,
that'd be sick.
no.
That would be
No, yeah,
hilarious. Are you
100%.
I
kidding?
mean, yes, but not right now.
Yo, yeah.
Guys,
Stop.
think of episode
No, stop. Ew, I can't.
All right, moving on.
All right, so we're here to talk about episode 5, which was Alyssa. That was your episode.
That's a
That
good
was
one.
my first DMing.
yeah.
Ever?
I think I had DM'd like one other episode,
Oh, you did
or
the
not an
prologue.
episode. Well, I did a little bit in the prologue, and I have DM'd. Remember, you guys literally forced me to DM the one
Oh,
time we weren't
that's
recording, so
right.
that I could
That
have
was a
recorded
show
Oh,
everyone
yeah.
before.
anything.
No, that was before this show.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
our. Oh yeah.
Ooh,
there was a
secrets.
different show.
That
I
we
mean,
made.
it will never.
No,
be
no,
anywhere.
that was
Yeah.
before. Remember, that was the old show.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we had a different concept for the show
What
before
was
we
that?
landed on the Whirlwind Chronicles.
Natural one shot.
It's called
Yeah.
Natural One
I
Shots.
can't even. Oh, and
Yeah.
we made characters for each other. That's right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a similar idea, so it was still improvised one shots, but we also came in with new characters every week that we had made for each other, and you didn't know what character you were going to play.
I feel like
Yeah.
we shouldn't talk
Yeah.
about this
Why not?
because I don't want anyone stealing our idea.
They can have it. Honestly,
Yeah, like we tried
I know,
it,
I know,
and
Messin.
go
I-
do it,
you know,
and then tell
if
us you did it.
If you
Yeah.
find success, like
Heck yes.
hats off to ya,
Yeah.
more
Yeah.
power to ya.
Wasn't working for us.
It's the kind of concept that works if you're very funny and it's not like a story driven podcast,
Yeah.
but more of like a comedy driven podcast.
And we're not
Yeah,
that.
but
And-
we're
very
not funny.
And we
so.
just no, we're funny. Oh well, I guess. I mean, I don't know. That's weird. I don't know.
We're not
funny,
that
and we all
funny.
smell like vinegar.
yeah,
That's just not true at all.
yeah, only one of us does.
Yeah,
Anyway.
we're just much more story minded when it comes to like playing D&D. So that's why we
Yes.
switched to playing recurring characters. And,
Yes.
yeah. I'm glad we
Yeah.
did.
A good choice.
Anyway, episode 5.
Episode 5.
Episode 5
Episode
happens
5.
in. Okay, I'm just gonna say this before I forget it because I was gonna say it before we started recording, but then
Okay, what do you want to say before we forget it right now?
the episode takes place in Port Town,
Yes.
which I was just gonna say. I think this one of the fun things about this show is there's like bits and pieces where it's like so clearly improv.
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Port Town.
Like the Port Town being called Port Town.
Listen.
Because like
There's
I
a
don't
lot
know
of pressure.
Port Town.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
were like, "Where are we?" And I was like,
Well, it's a
"Um."
port town.
So there's a so they really just Port Town.
Port Town.
I'm
Yeah.
here for it though. I'm
You
here
know,
for
we
it.
do what we gotta do.
It's great.
That was a good vibe. It was.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
really loved what you set up there.
This
That
was one of
fun.
my favorite episodes. And then on the other side of still keeping like the so clearly improv thing
Yeah.
is like we were like, all these pirates probably drink whiskey and rum, right? And you were just like, Nope, G&T's.
And
No, that was
martinis.
my plan from the beginning,
Oh,
Joe.
okay.
It wasn't.
It was fun.
It was a good time.
G&T's, the bartender with no arms and legs.
Yeah.
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 What was his name?
Or no legs.
He had no arms
Yeah,
or
yeah,
legs.
right.
He
Yeah,
had
'cause
just
he had-
no limbs.
He had
little-
attachments.
Yeah.
To make his drinks.
Or maybe he had
That was
one
cool.
arm.
He had
Okay.
like attachments for arms. He had like a shaker arm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a so I feel like you wanted us to go to a bar just because you love hurdy-gurdies and you wanted there to be hurdy-gurdies.
Oh yeah, it was called the
Yeah.
hurdy-gurdy.
It's called the
wasn't it?
general
Yeah.
hurdy-gurdy.
No, it was like the single hurdy, because remember they all crowded around one.
Yeah.
One hurdy-gurdy.
I think
no,
it was called the general hurdy-gurdy.
the general
Was it?
hurdy-gurdy,
Yeah.
and I was like, "There's just one general hurdy-gurdy."
Oh.
No, but it was a quartet of hurdy-gurdy players.
But,
remember?
right, but they all shared one.
Was
Yeah,
that
it was
what
like-
it was?
yeah.
Was
Yeah.
your inspiration from that for Sea of
Yeah.
Thieves?
Yeah, I was
that's what
thinking
thought.
about that just because I thought those were so fun.
What was the genre and hook for this one?
Nautical.
Nautical.
was
Nautical
local
legend.
legend.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nautical
Yeah.
local legend.
That's right, nautical
Mm,
local legend.
That's right.
Yeah.
This one was really fun. Also, the no arms no legs guy was funny. There was that whole thing where I was like, "How'd you lose your legs?" He was
I
like,
don't
"You
talk
know what?
about
That's private."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it just, I was like, "God, Cal, don't say that, sir. How did you lose them though?" And you're like, "I'm glad you asked."
That made me laugh so much.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
let's-
like-
Sorry, go
No,
ahead.
you go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I think you have really good comedic timing when you DM.
Oh, thank you.
I think there's
I
so
don't
many
in real
moments.
life, so I have to make up for it somehow.
That's funny.
Yeah, I thought it was. I thought the moment when you guys were knocking on the 8 doors.
Yeah, that was
just
really
going
funny.
down the line, and Josiah skips over the one door.
That was
Yeah.
so funny though.
The
That was
editing on
awesome.
that was so
Yeah.
sick.
That
Oh,
was
thank
very
you.
So
funny.
funny.
Yeah,
I had
you
a
did
good
great
time
job.
editing that one, I will
Yeah.
say. What did you, when we started, what was your concept? And what did you have? And then what were you like, and you like threw something in improv? Like what were the things you had prepared and what were the things you didn't?
So it all started with the bird sound.
Oh, really?
Yeah, what did you think?
Oh, I'm just over here in my head thinking of funny answers to that question of like, so I started with the idea of a nautical theme and a local legend.
That's funny. I mean, yeah, that's what I did.
I'm just over here laughing at
That's
myself.
funny. Good.
Anyways,
No, but I think I had like made some random bird sound at some point.
Oh, that's right.
And yeah, I went ah. And I was like, it should be a big bird. And so I looked up like cool, weird, big birds, but that weren't rocks because we had already seen a rock before. And that was when I found like that really cool bird that I used in the episode.
did you make the bird?
I think it was like a combo of 2 that I had found.
Okay.
But anyway, yeah. So it really just kind of started with that, and I was like, all right, let's see what happens. So
Because then you kind of came up with a whole lore for it. You were like,
yeah.
like Halbert the poop boy and like
The poop boy.
The
No,
poop
no, sorry,
boy.
sorry.
So-
Albert the poop
the
boy.
cabin boy, the cabin boy. We started calling him the poop boy. That's why
We
I said that.
did? We started calling
Well,
him the
'cause-
poop boy?
I don't remember that.
Sorry, we started saying that he worked the poop deck, and then
Right.
at some point, someone called him the poop boy.
Really?
Accidentally.
I
That
really
sounds
hope-
like Josiah might have done that.
Okay,
If
you know what?
anyone did that, it was probably me, but I don't remember that.
I
at
don't
all.
either.
Funny.
I'm really worried now that if I go back and listen to the episode, no one said that, and
I
it's
don't
just
think
my
anyone
Yeah.
said that.
That was
Well,
funny.
Laura thinks that this episode is about a poop boy.
Yeah.
Howard the poop boy.
Yeah, the lore and all of that, I mean, I'm pretty sure that was all just kind of, I don't know, figured it out in the moment. A la this
was
podcast,
cool.
you know.
It's cool.
I
I love the
You
name, the
improvised?
Reaper's Star. I thought that was so cool.
Oh yeah, thanks.
Yeah, I
Forgot
thought that was
about
awesome.
Yeah, me too.
Here's the thing: I remember parts of the episode. I think that y'all don't
Yeah, that's
because
true.
I
Yeah.
edited it.
Yeah,
So
yeah, that makes sense to me.
yeah.
Yeah, the Reapers. Yeah. Fun stuff.
And then we had a whole moment with our characters, which I thought was fun, in the cabin of the ship, where we were all talking. Juniper got to talk a little bit about,
Oh yeah.
and
yes.
Her past.
yeah, we had a moment with where Eddie kind of made an assumption about Cal's past,
Right.
and he had an opportunity to come clean.
That's
and at the end of the
right.
episode, he didn't.
And June picked right on up on it.
Yeah,
So
June
I
was
wonder
like,
where
"Am
that
I
will
an
go.
idiot?"
Cal was
Yeah.
like, "Oh my gosh, this is kind of funny. Eddie doesn't get it. She's an idiot." And he was like, "I'm gonna play with her a little bit."
I'm gonna be honest. Eddie definitely is like,
Because I think you brought it up.
yeah,
You were like, "I've got you figured out."
yeah. But then, because I was like, I don't want her to like actually have it figured out, but I was trying to think of a fun way to
Yeah.
bring it up and make it part of the conversation. So I was like, oh, Eddie would totally like come up with some theory of
Witness
insane.
protection.
And then also a lot of like Eddie is my gullibility. Like if you know me in real life, I'm a very gullible person, and a lot of Eddie is that
It says gullible on the
quality.
ceiling.
I'm not.
Laura just looked at the ceiling.
No, I
didn't.
Let the listeners know she stared at the ceiling.
No, I did not.
She's still
I
looking,
didn't fall for
actually.
that.
She's still looking.
She didn't fall
kidding.
for it. We're
But
proud
yeah,
of her.
yeah. So that was.
It's a big step for her, actually. It's the little victories in
I'm
life.
a recovering gullible.
Recovering gullible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every week she goes to Gullibles Anonymous.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm. And then when she gets there, she realizes it doesn't exist.
We just told her to go there every week. She just sits in a room alone and talks about her gullibility.
That's
I'm
hilarious.
Laura,
That's a
and
pretty
I'm
funny
That right there,
gullible.
that right there is hilarious.
I came to. My friends told me to come to Gullibles
Yeah.
Anonymous. Where is everyone?
And then she sits there for a while and she goes,
That's a punchline for a
"Oh
joke
no."
right
funny.
there.
That's pretty funny.
That's awesome.
Oh my gosh. Man.
Back to Eddie.
Yeah, that's all I had to say.
Oh.
It's just we had some interesting character moments.
Yeah.
Some,
Yeah.
Yeah.
tension for maybe more arcs and more relationship changes
Yeah.
in the future.
Cal definitely knows that Eddie's not an idiot, but and he didn't think that, but he was like, "Oh my gosh, you got it wrong." And the chaotic, like, I guess, like, just trickster side of him was like, "This is kind of funny.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna play into it." But
thought-
then, yeah, he didn't come clean.
Yeah.
I thought it was funny how Ace just spun around in a hammock for a while
Yeah, he was like,
Yeah.
"Watch this." Just spun.
Just easily entertained.
and then was asleep for the whole series conversation.
Yep.
Oh my word.
Just spins himself to
We
sleep.
love Ace.
I will say, editing that episode, there's the part where we're in the cabin and we're having that conversation, and I have like the ship creaking.
Yeah.
I stage managed a production of Treasure Island once, and like, I literally was so like set back to that production when I was
I
editing. It was
bet.
so funny. Anyway,
Yeah.
that's
wild.
neither here nor there, but I just wanted to say it
I liked it.
because the whole time I was like, oh my gosh.
That's funny.
Oh man.
See you next time.
That wasn't very interesting.
No, that was fine.
No, it was great.
I'm just. It's like, what are we talking about now? You know.
I think next
I think
we need
now
to
it's the
do
cards,
a pod
yeah.
deck.
Sure.
When we
But
run out of
while
things
we
to say.
while we get the pod deck, Laura, why don't? Oh wait, no, Laura did the last one. Alyssa, why don't you throw us
I
to
did
an
a-
ad break?
I did a horrible.
Oh.
it's
Oh yeah,
fine.
paper water bottle.
Paper water bottles didn't want to sponsor us again this week,
Yeah.
so Alyssa, why don't you throw it to our new sponsor?
Okay. Yes. Oh man, we have a great sponsor this
I know
week.
you know him.
I know you know him. You love him. You know him. It's Shimmy Sham's Rocks.
Shimmy Sham Xerox.
So Shimmy. What did I say?
Shimmy Sham Xerox.
Shimmy Sham Xerox. I'm sorry. Shimmy Sham Xerox are these really awesome trinkets that you can use all over your house. And they're just kind of like around and you can see them and they're there and they're like super cool. And we're just really, really grateful to Shimmy Sham Xerox for helping us out. And we just really are, it's awesome. And they really are so fun just to be around. And I think that if we, we would love to find some more of them.
Yeah.
And so like big shout out to them and like, thank you. And wow.
Do you hear
I'll
something
tell
right now?
you what, I bought their 25 pack because I put at least 2 in every room in my house.
Yeah, well,
and
they're
let me tell you
important.
what, they're
2
so
Xerox in every room.
yeah,
two
dude,
Shimmy Sham
dude,
Xerox.
they come in handy. They are so dang useful
To have
you
them
know?
around because
Yeah.
they change
What-
it. You
Which
know?
is your favorite
Dude,
shape?
it is a game changer.
Which
It
is your favorite
changes
shape?
it.
Probably the one that kind of looks like this, you know?
Oh,
Yeah.
I hate that one actually. That one's weird.
No?
Yeah.
Okay,
prefer that one.
I will say
Yeah.
it doesn't have a lot of applications, but it's been nifty like once or twice. So
Anyway,
I like
so
to have it
thank you
around.
so much to Shimmy Sham Xerox
Yeah,
for
and, you know-
sponsoring this portion of today's
and
episode.
you know what? If you make an account with them right
it's
now,
over now, Josiah.
if you make an account with them right now, no, there's
It's-
an action
it's
item.
over.
There's
No,
an
the
action
ad
item.
is
Pay for
over.
any more of the ad.
There's an
No,
action
he has
item.
an action item. He
Yeah.
has an action item.
The
Go.
action item is if you sign up right now and make an account with them, they will send you a free travel
Shimmy Sham
Sham.
Xerox.
Yeah.
Oh.
They'll send you the travel edition, so you can take it in your car, you can take it to work, you can take it on an airplane. It will get through TSA.
All right, and one last time, thank you so much to Shimmy Sham Xerox for your sponsorship of today's
How do you spell
episode.
that?
Shimmy Sham Xerox.
Wow, that's so easy. That's so intuitive. I don't know why we even asked that question. It's so obvious.
All right.
Alyssa,
Yes.
roll a d6,
Oh.
and we will pick a pod deck. We have
We'll
the
swap the pod
episode
deck.
deck, the interview deck, the Would You Rather deck, the second interview deck, and the What the Heck deck. And then the sixth one will just be a wild card.
5.
What the heck?
What the heck? What
All
the
right.
heck?
Who wants to hold the cards out?
I'll hold them. Are you pulling one?
I think, no, Josiah pulled one last time.
Okay, you pull one and I read it. Did you just make half of the bird sound again?
Kia is here with us.
Yeah. Oh dear. Have you ever had anything waxed? And if so, what?
Yes. My eyebrows, calm down.
Oh, man.
One time I had to put a new rope on a sled.
Everything is about rope with Josiah.
It truly is. I had to put some new rope on a sled, and I started with a fresh like spool of it. So one end was like, it like as it comes out of the factory, it's like sealed off, so it doesn't fray at the end.
Yeah.
But then I had to cut a length of it, and so the other end was starting to fray, and so I had to wax it. I had to dip it in hot wax so that it would. Yeah.
Oh, I also waxed a boogie board once.
I thought that was going somewhere. I thought you were going to say, like, you burned yourself or something. That's why I was like,
It
oh,
sounded
no.
like there was an issue.
No, I just waxed the other end of the rope so
Have
that
you
it
ever-
wouldn't fray.
Have you, okay, Alyssa, because I doubt Joe and Josiah have done this. Have you ever gotten a pedicure?
Yeah.
And then had
I've
your...
always wanted a pedicure.
Oh, and you
that's
do
not
the
a
Okay,
joke.
you do the like
it's honestly
the dip.
the best. You
Mani
should get
pedis.
one.
I
They're
would
so
love
great.
one.
You should get
They're
one.
so great.
They're the best.
Dude, let's
Have
do
you,
it.
Well, they do it where you
The
like
dip thing
they dip your foot
in hot
in
wax.
hot wax, and you have
Whoa.
your foot is encased in hot wax, and then they like peel it off, and it feels like
It
you're
is
getting like
That sounds
incredible.
it's so
They do it to your
Whoa.
hands
it's awesome.
too. Oh.
Yeah.
Did you
I
ever,
love
when you
it.
were little,
I
just
love
put
it.
like hot candle wax?
Oh
on
yeah,
it?
you just like dip your finger in it.
I would
think
do it
that's
at
the
like
only-
weddings when I was
Yeah,
bored, you
yeah,
know.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
You got
See-
bored at a wedding?
I have a lot of cousins.
Yeah, we've been to like collectively we've been to what like 40 weddings.
Oh my gosh.
That's not even a lot.
If any of Laura's cousins are listening
Yeah,
to this,
I'm
all
so
of them that are
sorry.
married right now are like, was it us? was our wedding the boring
I
one?
was small though. I was a child.
Yeah,
I was
so,
small.
you know, I was at like the child's table where like they like accidentally would break a glass with like a knife, you know, like
What?
Yeah,
we were a
yeah.
chaotic table.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Joe, you ever had anything waxed?
No, other than just playing with like
Yeah.
candle wax on my hand, I don't think I've
Not
ever
like a
waxed
leg before a
anything.
tattoo or anything?
No,
Hmm.
never.
I think I've done like a homemade wax kit on my leg before just to see what it was like. I think. I can't even remember at this point.
Was it worth it?
I used an at-home
No,
one once.
I don't think it was mine. I
horrible.
think it was like one of those ones where like someone had an extra strip. Or
That's
something.
literally yes. That happened to me and it was awful. It didn't work.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it. I don't know.
I've never had.
I
it
also
be
just
successful.
don't pay for like
I just, like, pluck my
cosmetic
eyebrows, you
stuff.
know?
Yeah, I don't really pay money for that very much. If I had a budget for that, I might, but like I don't have money to do that.
Well,
Well-
this was a great question for
yeah,
this podcast.
this question was a little bit underwhelming. Do we pick another one or?
I think it was.
I think it was good enough.
I think it works.
Okay, then delete that. It was great. This was a great question.
Great question.
Delete that. Any?
I want to go back to Laura's point on how it did seem like you were going to say something at the end of your thing. You were like, so I had to wax one of the tips of the rope. And then
Yeah.
I was done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly how it was. Any other thoughts on this episode?
No, I think this was a really, really fun episode. It was very lighthearted. Alyssa, you do a couple episodes in this season, and they're all really great.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I was super nervous before this one.
Really?
Well, and I don't,
Yeah,
please don't hear what I'm not saying, but I think it should be an encouragement to listeners who have never played / never DM'd.
Yeah.
That like, you really don't need to know what you're doing and can be brand new and it can still be really, really fun and really enjoyable for your players.
Yeah.
You know?
Half of being a good DM is just having a good table,
Yeah.
to be honest.
That's true.
For real.
And so, like, I feel like with the four of us, it's like a perfect opportunity to be like, I've never DM'd before. Okay, let's just try it.
Yeah.
Because if you're like, I don't know what I'm doing, then like other players at the table can like offer things. And you
Right.
kind of go with it.
Yeah,
So-
that is a big piece. And if you don't have that, then you just need a lot of confidence, even if you don't
Yeah.
know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you have new players, it's the best. You just
Yeah.
pretend like you know everything, and they'll just believe you. 'cause
I
they
will
don't know.
say, DMing for new players, people who haven't played before, like, is so fun.
It's the best thing ever.
because it's so exciting.
Oh yeah,
Everything is so exciting.
everything's so exciting
Yeah.
for them and for you. It's just the best.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Anyways,
Cool. Well,
great episode, guys.
Yeah.
Great episode. Who knows what will happen next? We do.
We do.
The dice. No.
Get ready for the next episode where there'll be level 2. Exciting.
Level 2 exciting.
New abilities.
all right, guys. So thanks so much for listening, and we'll see you next time.
Bye, Alyssa.
Bye, Joe.
Okay. All right. See ya.
We could sign off like the Waltons. Good night, Laura.
Good night, Joe.
Good night, Alberto.
Where's Alberto?
There's people in the room.
Say goodbye to Josiah.
Clearly, it was names of the people here.
Yeah, Alberto's standing right there. Say
Oh
hi,
my
Alberto.
gosh, I didn't see him.
Say hi, Alberto.
What is he doing here?
Hey. See?